I don't think Razor did much, honestly, in the whole scope of things.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that they go for it again. Broodmother picked up her Mousesports. Bulba loves his spider.
Yeah, he also loves going like Midas Dagon, which is not always the best choice, as we've seen often many times here in 6.84. And now that you can transition effectively into like a right clicker, like Dread, and like Silk Draws, among other things. Necrobook is also pretty good too. But Bulba is like every time I've seen, and I don't want to like. This is only from my perspective, but every time I've seen him play this Broodmother, he always goes for like Dagon. So I hope maybe in this situation he goes for perhaps a different. Although Dagon is very good this game for how squishy everybody is for the most part.
So. It's really good against everyone except Razor. And even then it's okay against Razor if he doesn't have a good start, but I mean if you're like trying your best to brood but you're getting shut down and you like barely get a Dagon by slow minute, like 20 something, then it's just not going to do enough damage, and then it's actually going to hurt you more by casting 2 single target abilities that have low cooldowns against that unstable current. So, but other than Razor, the Dagon would be great. I mean,
yeah,
Pugna's very low HP but high damage. Lestrak kind of the same story unless he gets a BKB. So, I think it's dependent on how the game goes, really.
It often is, and now that I get banned from Cloud9. I can understand completely. There's still a safe laner that needs to be picked up for Mousesports, and Naga would have been a great pickup. For Cloud9, what, Pugna support, Tusk off lane, Razor safe lane, Track mid, so another support here, more than likely, I'd say. Or not, or Pugna Tusk support, Storm safe lane, Lesh mid, Razor, I don't know how they lane this up. This is green. I think that's right.
Very interesting stuff. Yeah, I think it's going to be a support Pugna, I would assume. Pugna support, or Pugna Lesh support. I'm wondering if they want Storm Spirit bottom against Brood. I mean, I guess Razor can go against him too. I thought initially it was going to be, and it still could be a support Tusk, because support Tusk is pretty good against Brood because the snowball hones in on him. It's difficult to run away. You step out for 1 second, and you're going to get snowballed, you're going to get hit, it'll disable your abilities to run through the trees, and then you just pop the dust and he's dead. And that's going to be, I actually can't see his name, so he has something weird, but is that...
I think it's No Tail.
Okay, well if it is, I think this is a smarter decision. But if that's the case, it's going to be some kind of weird offlane, like Pugna offlane or something.
An offlane.
Hmm?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of how they can do it. Like the last time they had Razor, they had Envy with a dual lane off lane with Undying. That's you maybe do Razor Pugna off lane, like and then Tusk Storm Spirit safe lane.
Possibly.
I'm throwing
that's
out
possible.
ideas here.
That's possible. The only problem with Tusk dual lane with Storm Spirit is that yes, you can hone in onto a Broodmother, but like Storm Spirit can't really walk up and kill him. Like he's got no like blink or any way to like close the gap. So it's gonna be at the very least Pugna support, and yeah, you were right, Big Nutty, No Tail. Offlane Storm? Question mark?
Possibility.
Maybe he's gonna go safe lane and they go aggro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He has a sentry, so he's just gonna solo bottom, I think.
Yeah, it's fair. They want to, and also aggro tri-lane against Black on AM plus Pilot Ion line. Although it might be into way too on the Undying. He definitely wants to get this ward down here, but I think he's gonna rotate back up top after that. So you have what, Undying line AM versus Razor Pugna Tusk, correct? What do you think about that matchup?
Well, we'll see what Undying's doing, but typically Undying's very difficult to tri-lane against, whether he's in the off lane or in the safe lane.
Right.
So, I mean, I think they'll do fine, because they're 3 ranged heroes. Anti-Mage is obviously a melee hero, and Lion doesn't really do much in the lane, like he has control but no damage. So I think they'll do fine. I'm just worried that... I'm worried that Bone 7 will get crushed bottom. Yes, the Remnant is nice, but it's... Bulba's not stupid. He's not just going to run his spiders into it, so... I haven't seen this matchup. I've heard people talk about it, that it's not too bad for Storm Spirit, but I'll have to see for myself how it goes.
The battle begins.
That's something I'm not experienced in. I don't play against a lot of Brood and Think after that. It's going to be, for now, it looks like Way 2 is going to rotate back up to the top, so it is going to be the tri-lane versus tri-lane. Maybe not. No tail is gonna block for mid. Yeah, I'll probably rotate back top, I imagine, after this block is done. Might sit around mid for a bit though.
I think the reason why this kind of lane is manageable for Storm is because typically broods what they'll do is they'll like try to push into the lane if they know you're solo, and then they'll like cut the wave, and then kind of like bum rush you with spiders when you have creeps against you. But Storm is pretty good about like pushing out the wave at your tower because of your remnant. So if he's able to just keep pushing the lanes once Bulba pushes the lane, then maybe he can combat this lane. So like I said, I haven't seen this matchup, but I have heard it's not too bad for Storm Spirit. But it's actually going to be Undying being annoying down here. Way too putting in some auto attacks into Bone 7.
I thought Way 2 was going to rotate up top. He was even in the jungle over here for a bit. But he rotated back down the bottom when I didn't notice him. He has 2 mangoes too, which is a big issue is that you spam decay so often and is that a kind of big mana issue. With 2 mangoes, that's not going to happen. He can just spam decay all he wants, really. Wait until he gets Tombstone and go from there. He doesn't have a pull option, unfortunately, but top lane Heavy's going to just static link against Black, steal about 7 damage, and just be a general nuisance. This lane isn't particularly great for now. Fla actually stole the creep wave, too. He'll bring some creeps back and get some experience. He has the point held for now. And we'll see if he picks up that point in Nether Blast or what. But... Alright. Not much happening.
No Tail's trying to find some kind of kill here in mid. I think he's waiting for Koifa to take enough damage from this lightning storm and then maybe find his opening with the snowball. Oh, he's given up. He's gonna go camp the bottom rune, I think.
Oh, well, right now he might even need to help out 1-7 because he's getting harassed pretty heavily that way too. Bulba's getting a free lane now, essentially.
Yeah, it's also important that Way 2's giving Bulba solo experience. Like, it's really important because if you dual lane here and you don't get good levels on the spider, it's pointless. But he's doing a good job about giving him the free levels, so he's now up to level 3, whereas Bone 7's only level 2.
Bone 7 was off to an okay start, but Way 2 continues to decay, and Way 2 still has both of his mangoes. Oh, there's 1 mango on Bone 7, but that's not going to help. No Tail smoked up. We'll see if he goes for Snowball on mid or something. Koikva is going to be kind of careful. He's got his illusions. He's sitting... They haven't seen No Tail the entire game, so they have to imagine that he's somewhere near mid. And Koikva is sitting very far back. He pauses the game as Fata walks up. And then disconnects.
Need to reboot.
Yeah, great. Good stuff. Well, it should be pretty quick, hopefully.
I think they easily have enough damage to kill Shadow Fiend. Looking at TPs, there is a TP on Lion, so this pause could actually benefit Mouse, because if they're deliberating and thinking, yo, I think you're getting ganked mid, be ready with a TP. If that TP reaction is super quick, whereas if the game was like naturally just rolling as it was supposed to go, you could kind of like, your mind might not be thinking about that. That being said, I think they still kill him even if he does TP quickly, because you got both level 2 spells onto Leshrac. He just hit level 4, and Koifa only he'll have 1 raise from natural mana regen, but that's, I don't know, might be enough to get a counter kill on a Tusk. It'll be close.
Yeah. Comes down to the air spike, I think. Maybe he can somehow get it onto 2 as well. We've seen more ganks thwarted by a 2-man air spike. But, alright, we're back into the game here in a moment as Koifa is reconnected. They could easily TP in with this line. Koikfa has, I'm sure, some idea.
He has to be watching. Like, his TP needs to be, like, instantaneous. And Koikfa just backs up.
Yeah, he's going to get behind the tower. And No Tail's still smoked up. And there was a lightning storm coming out from Fata. And Koikfa is playing passively.
It's because he's like 5 gold away from his bottle. He does not want to risk it in there.
He's gonna walk right
if he dies now,
well.
it's not the end of the world because he's got the bottle, but yeah.
Good, they don't even have to use the TP coming up from Pylai. He's able to stack up the jungle a little bit here.
Here they go.
Good. Snowball's gonna go in. TP comes in. Koikfa did buy his bottle. Lightning Storm's gonna go, and now they're gonna try to turn on this. Pylai was ready the entire way. They'll try to wrap around and go for an Earth Spike here theoretically on No Tail. He's very slow. I don't think they're going to get this.
Yeah, there's no boots onto the line as well. In fact, even Fata's running here to try to get a counter kill.
I don't know about this, and even Fly kind of rotating over, but Black's on his tail.
Ooh, this is really weird from Fly. Stun actually hit. Very nicely done by Pi.
Just the tip, and now there's going to be the snowball coming in. Black, Nether Blast will go through. It's only level 1. Some right click as well. Here comes spots onto Pylai. There's the decrap, but a whole lot of fighting. Much ado about nothing, really. That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Yeah, so it's kind of like both teams wasting their time, but look at the CS. It's all Fata and not so much Koikfa. He's got 18 CS compared to 8.
It's a Shadow Fiend. I think we say every time we see a Shadow Fiend, literally, we talk about this in some way, shape, or form. Oh, he's a Shadow Fiend. Go to the jungle. You know.
Yep.
That's Arcast in a nutshell.
It's very true this game too, because no one else could really take stacks until it's an anti-mage with Battle Fury. So he's got a nice, yeah, exactly, nice triple stack there, I think. And then,
that's it.
Yeah, well, that's it. But the point still stands.
That's it for now. But that might be enough for Koikfa. He really just needs something. Level 3 raises will be nice to have, but Fata has done an excellent job. Top lane, Black is getting zoned out. He went for the early Ring of Health. His CS is only 11. They've done a really good job in this top lane. Although a lot of the time was wasted when Black came around. So, Static Link will go. Blinks away, breaks it. Even that like little bit of Static Link is gonna like makes it harder to CS with.
Bone 7's we've been spending so much time looking at them running around in the jungle, but yeah, they took the tower early on bottom.
There's no tier 1.
Which is really good. And Bone 7's not even close to level 6 top. Maybe a kill.
Tis mine. Oh, what happened? Fly was getting low. Actually, it was not. I just noticed it. There's no mana drain just yet for Pylai. Mouse are in a really good spot. Down bottom, Bone 7 is in a heap of trouble. And they throw down the tombstone. They only need 1 more decay. They, I think, want to give Bulba the kill. That's actually way too getting it with the decay. So no, they give it to way 2, and that's not only a tier 1 tower gone, but it's the first blood, and Mousesports are decimating this bottom lane. Although there is 21 CS for Bone, it's not bad, but Bulba's still having a great time.
And while Black doesn't have that much farm, they can't really kill him unless he makes a big mistake, because they just don't have any stuns. Their only stun is like the reliable one is like the snowball. Just set something up, but that's just not enough. It doesn't really do any damage either. The only way they can kill him is like a pretty farm Storm Spirit, but he's been shut down and actually just got killed, so things are going, honestly, not too bad for Mouse.
Yeah, their mid lane could be better. Again, Koikfa will catch up eventually. Black, same to be said for him, although it's much harder to catch up as an AM if you're far slow, if you don't have that early battle period. But
bottom.
Oh god, Bone 7 doesn't have level 6, and he's just gonna get destroyed. Another tombstone, another day at work for Mousesports, and Way 2 gets yet another kill. He can afford arcanes if he wants to. Bulba is gonna have his Midas even if he wants it. Plain.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And they're pressuring Flies level 2, or sorry, level 3 with the level 2 Nether Bolt. And with the DD, they should be able to at least pressure this.
Probably get this tower.
Yeah, they should probably get it. I don't think that Shadow Fiend can really do too much.
Dire's middle tower is under
did he at least take the stacks, or were they stolen?
Yeah, I think he took the stack. I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. Pylai getting chased down.
Dire's middle
and he's
tower
gonna go to
has
work, but
fallen.
it'll be Fata in the end getting the kill on the tier 1 tower mid. He's up to 1400 gold. Top lane Black still kind of getting zoned out by Envy. He's got 23 last hits. He's got Boots finally. Boots and a Ring of Health. Not super great. He's trying to turn on Envy for whatever reason. He's just trying to mana drain him. He's actually completely out of damage. He's got negative damage now.
I think that was actually a fine decision. Like, he knew he could have just blinked away and missed out on getting some ECS, but now Envy can't pressure as much without the mana. So I like that decision by Black, actually.
Lane, Fatsa gets the kill onto Quoikba as they come in with the Nether Blast. I think they hit a Split Earth, which was really nice. And Fatsa will Arcane, and that's it. Cloud9 are doing a great job. I mean, yes, this bottom lane has gone horrendously, and Bone7's had a rough time. He is the proverbial offlaner, though, and this is expected. If they can somehow kill Bulba, they'd be in, I think, in a pretty good position because of how much they're zoning out Black as well as Quoikba. Easier said than done, though.
I think he actually could have maybe gone for the Yules, the rush Yules here for Fata. Just how well he was doing. They could have easily killed any of the heroes with it, but wants to go the more, I guess, standard but safe route of just having more raw HP early on, so you don't die as early or die as easy, which is totally fine. But just kind of to each their own. For instance, Samael, I know Samael likes to rush Yules a lot more in the mid lane. It's just kind of like a little bit of a preference.
He's a man of different item case. Black, top lane, static link goes, doesn't catch. Snowball not coming. I don't think Black saw them behind the tower. He might have. Yeah, he probably did, actually. Bone7 down bottom now gets some room to work with, but here comes Bulba and company. Ball lighting is available for Bone7, so it's a bit harder to kill him this time around. He's going to try to take down some... Oh, God, Solar. He needs the ball lighting away and will. He does kill a couple of Spiderlings with his Remnant, and rather his Overload, I think, for the process.
That was so close. Black slid with like a sliver of HP. At the value point and spell shield, it was an open stun there from Fata to set it up, and then they tried to stagger it with a snowball. Went a little bit early, just a hair early. As a result, Black runs away or blinks away with like 20 HP.
Yeah, this is the burning build. I'm assuming this is what you call it. It's the burning build. It's the first time I saw it was burning, but it was 1-1-1 and then 2 points in the attributes. Just like standard generate animation play. Mid lane, Pylai die, Pulse Nova coming up, Finger. They will get the kill, they lose the line, but that trade's probably fine. I really needed to kill. That's one way to do it. Snowball comes in, going on to way 2. Tombstone is already down, Dust comes out as well. Now ball lighting in. Here comes Bone7. They do get the double for Bulba. The Sigil is doing work again. They're still going to go for Bone7. He's completely out of mana. Bulba, so as well out of mana. He is Soul Ring at 8 seconds. Bone7 does Soul Ring himself and slips down to the low ground. In the meantime, they were diving for Black in the top lane. They couldn't quite find the kill past the tier 2 tower. Then now Mousesports will head towards this tier 1 mid. That's a pretty big access point that they're going to chop down here. However, rotation's coming through from the jungle. Envy and Fly kind of low on mana, but they have Arcanes in 2. And it looks like Mouse will not be able to take this tier 1 mid.
Yeah, there was a big line drawn by Pylai telling him exactly where the supports or those tutors were going. But nicely played. They also gave up the Sigil there, which is a good 90 gold there for Bulba. He's up 2-0-2. Has Midas well on his way to his Dagon, just needs about 900 gold for that, so this is scary. He's got webs just all around their side of the map too, so his access points between mid and bottom at the same time are set up so where he can get there very, very quickly.
This is the benefit of having a tier 1 tower bottom at like 5 minutes into the game, even earlier. He can just be a nuisance throughout the entire enemy jungle, and he's done a really great job of that. So the one issue right now after killing Fata is getting Black Farm, and it's going to take some time. He's going threads. It looks like he's a casual Band of Elven skin. Pylai Die is running away from a lot of enemy heroes from Cloud9.
Yeah, I think Cloud9, I think they're doing the right thing. They need to group up. I don't think they can... They're just going to get picked off if they try to farm. Especially if they're in the bottom lane. At the very least, they can try to like leave Storm Spirit down there, and then you can just kind of fall and run away. He's actually trying to get a kill on him way too. He's going to be close. He's all out of mana. He's all out of mana. But one more auto attack.
Oh, he's so slow from the death-lusted zombie. He's actually might die to this. Bone7 is going to buy, and he'll go down way 2. Gets the kill. Wow, what a turnaround. Good ability, that Tombstone.
And way 2 almost just straight up buys a mech. He's got it in like 200 gold.
Earth Spike just catches onto Envy. Black does have Mana Void, but Envy's not low enough for that really to do that much damage. He's only level 1 as well. So, Black will back up.
Even though Bone7 died there, I still think Cloud9 did the right thing by pushing top. They need to pressure. It was kind of a blunder there, honestly, from Stormy. He went for the kill. He felt like he needed to make some kind of big play, but I don't think they need to. I think they're, as long as they group up and make the right decisions as a team, he will be relevant eventually.
Death Lust. Was not expecting that big slow coming out. I don't know if that slow really saved him, but definitely helped. Bulba has Dagon 1. Boykfoot continues to try to get farm. He's up to 2,000 gold. That's not too bad. He doesn't need to go mechas, which he's buying it. So he can go for whatever he really wants. I'm kind of... I don't know if Black is going to still go for Battle Fury at this point. I mean, he should, right? But he bought that Band of Elven skin. I don't know what he's doing with the rest of the gold.
I think he should.
Might be able to choose more wisely after they get the skill on Envy. Mana Void, maybe to get the kill. Yeah, that'll do it. That puts Black up to 1,500 gold. Pretty big kill, as Envy's been a nuisance. They take down the Razor. The tier 2 tower top did go down, but it's fine.
Razor bought a Staff of Wizardry. Maybe this is the start of an Ags. Just a weird component to start things off with. Maybe just that when he had his quick buy, he was trying to spam out, buy as much as he could before he died, and that was the first thing that he got. So.
We get the point booster or courier at the secret shop.
There is almost a Bloodstone here for Leshrac. I actually still think Fuels would have been great because their catching potential's really bad without the Storm Spirit, and he had a bad game in the start, so he can come bottom, he's gonna just ball and TP out.
And
so close.
Hex might have been the better choice there. No, it's like,
yeah, probably.
I had the vision of him. Oh my god. That's that is not a manner pause, but it certainly functions as one. Fly gets blown up. Literally the squishiest hero in the game. Gets hit twice and then spawns Sparkling's Dagon and you're dead. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, the best feeling is Bulba's like, I just got a kill, that feels great. And then right after the pause, I get to minus a big creep. What a better, we can't have a better feeling than this for Bulba right now.
That's a lot of gold. Mousesports are in a pretty good spot. I think Black is still woefully underfarmed. He will be for a period of time, but him and Koikfoot, if they can catch up, this game is theirs for the taking. Easier, again, I say this a lot, easier said than done though. But the Shrek Fata should have a pretty good mid game. Gonna be very squishy.
Yeah, I was just thinking, this farm on Bulba is insane right now. And he has Dagon 2, you can figure that out. The rate he's farming, he could probably wait till he gets a second recipe of Dagon, so we can just go straight to the Dagon 3. Because they're in the couriers being used right now, so we'll see what he goes. Either way, he's very, very farmed.
Find some bounty rune, because why not?
And the worst part, he's putting some damage on the Fata. Fata, he actually activates the ultimate. Here comes the ball.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead.
That was not the play. In fact, he gave up all of his Spiderlink to Fata as well in the process.
Oh, man. Yeah, you can't do that to Leshrac, because he just instantly disables your ability to go through the trees.
I think Bulba
wasn't expecting Storm to be there that fast.
Yeah. That was a really solid play. Bone 7 has caught up very well. He has one Oblivion Staff already. He has Treads done. This is not going to be like a 14-minute Orchid, but it's not going to be that late either. And Fata with that pickup gets a 14-minute Bloodstone. Finds another double damage rune, because why not? Boykfoot in the meantime is going right into BKB, which is a great choice.
God, that bumped Bone 7 up so much, actually. Jeez. Yeah. He was having the roughest time. Anyway, tons of pings. Top lane. Envy trying to be a nuisance to Black. I think Envy's playing this really well. Just, he's sitting in the top lane. They do not want to give up the top lane, because if he does, it's just going to be... They're not going to be able to kill the Brute as easy. If they do, it's going to be space created, because it's going to take them too long. So he needs to be as annoying as possible to really prevent a fast battle here for Black. But he's actually not going to have it at the worst timing in the world, really.
This is going to be like 60 minutes with Treads. Maybe 17. Yeah, probably 17. I mean, he doesn't die in the next couple of moments here. They're losing all of their towers, though, and that's to be expected with a Fly with another Blast, and even Fata with level 1 Edict. And Envy not, I mean, just kind of being aggressive with Plasma Field. So, what? 3-7, despite being down in kills, Cloud9 aren't in a particularly bad spot. Net worth graph is almost even. Experience is really the big problem, as Mousesports are leading the way there. But they're now looking for a potential kill on Koikfa, and they're going to find it. That's a 3-man snowball. Koikfa going to get caught out. Earthspike comes in out of 3 heroes. There's Figure on the fly. Now the Requiem, the turnaround. Split Earth, Pulse Nova going through Koikfa, taking a lot of that damage. The mech comes in, though, from way too right at the end there. Yes, they lose the line, but Bulba gets a triple kill. What a turn of events for Mousesports as Pilot Eye hits the 3-mana Earthquake of his life and gets up to 1,600 gold because of it.
And the Insatiable Hunger was pretty sick there too. Like 90 extra damage with tons of lifesteal. Made it really, really difficult. Big turn of events because before those kills you saw actually a huge spike up in favor for net worth in favor of Cloud9, but that's just massive. Zip in, zip out from Bone 7. Trying to delay the inevitable.
He could not take that fight. Damage from Quake Foot, 36 Necromastery stacks. Volvo walks in as well, and this tier 2 tower should be theirs. Fatu will walk in from the backside. He just bought that Bloodstone, by the way. He's down to 6 charges now, which is not great. But Earth connects on way too. He's got mech in 15. He's gonna pop the Flesh Golem. Here comes the Snowball. Soul Rip. Oh, the Lightning Storm, and he's dead. But they'll at least pick up a kill. They still lose their... No, the tier 2 tower stays alive bottom. Bulba's gonna stay down here for a little bit longer, and then I'll just TP away.
He maybe lives before the nerf to the cooldown reduction or cooldown increase for Mechanism. It's so long now, 65 seconds. I'm wondering if he's going to rush Greaves now, just because he's already got the 2 components, and the cooldown reduction from Greaves' heal is just much, much better than Mechanism. What is it? It's 45 seconds? Yeah, it's 20 seconds slower.
The old mech. Guardian Greaves will help him alleviate problem. And Fatu gets us back up to 7 charges. And Bulba kind of looks on helplessly as his tower starts taking Edict damage. Nether Ward is there as well, so we can't really run in. They'll take the tier 1 tower. Pugna gets the kill. The goal advantage that should be there for Mousesports is because of Cloud9 taking down all their towers. And now that finally looks like Mousesports are going to look to get that gold back. However, here comes the Boots of Travel. TP's coming in. Black's going to have to blink away. Quakefoot might not be so lucky. He's going to BKB. He has to. Requiem's getting channeled, but there's the Walrus Punch. Plasma Field going. The right clicks. Pilot Eye getting low. Going to turn on Fata. Misses the raise. The last Requiem, not enough damage to kill Fata. Pilot Eye die. Not able to TP out. Fly gets the kill with another blast. Well, BKB first usage, not the best for Quakefoot.
Really nice Nether Blaster at the very end from Pugna. And Battle Fury is completed. 18 minutes. Obviously, it's very slow, but he's been pressured a lot, so this is really to be expected.
It could be a lot worse.
Oh, Snowball comes in, but it's not going to connect. It's too far away. I think that the game plan of Cloud9 has been really good, though. Like, you can tell that they're just a... Oh, I missed that kill, but free one. Oh, and Pip missed it, too.
Pip is dying on the inside. You're laughing at him. I can tell Mr. Surge.
Oh.
Bo 7's gonna get jumped on. He's out of mana. And Black will choose not to chase, interestingly enough. He could have probably gone for that kill.
Yeah, there is always the huge mana void onto a 2,500 mana missing Storm Spirit, and then you just 5-man kill their team in one spell.
Actually, the most frightening thing ever.
It's very scary, but he is a long ways away from where he needs to be. And I think a lot of this you have to credit just, even though it doesn't seem like he's done much this game, Envy's decision to stay top for the longest time and not move is extremely smart.
Gonna have a full Aghanim too coming through for Envy.
What most players would do is like get that tier 2 tower, maybe push it once, farm the jungle a little bit, and then like leave. But that's, I think, the wrong decision here, because that would just open up the entire side of the map for Mouse, especially the anti-mage. So nice decision making here from Envy.
He knows an anti-mage's farming habits, and he knows that that top lane is going to be where Black is going to be farming the most until he gets that Battle Fury. And even with the Battle Fury too, he wants to be able to farm jungle camps. He can now go to the enemy jungle, and that's very safe with how much pressure Bulba's been putting on. Might even be the safest place for Black. But they want to take it back as they TP down Fata. They'll rotate into the enemy jungle. Bulba is no longer there. He's actually aiming in his own side. Very slow. Boots, no what's up. I don't know, man. This it does feel like Mouse should be ahead. Cloud9 actually have a net worth advantage. The longer this game goes, however, well, Black will get farmed, Quick will get back in. Bulba's already been forced to be, he's a force to be reckoned with, so. And now there's a blink dagger on Pilot Eye as well. Alright. That's good.
We'll see. It's just a very, very static game. God, that FPL thing needs to be disabled. I don't know if you can hear it through my
New
mic.
game hosted.
Yeah. Okay, good. Anyway, this could be a long one again. This is just the nature of Cloud9 games, I guess. Resident Sleeper without the Naga. But Dagon, I think 4. Oh, Dagon 3 actually.
Radiant's middle
They just need to
tower
buy
is
time
under
for
attack.
anti-mage. Like honestly, that
Dire's bottom
the
tower
big
is under
mana void
attack.
onto Storm can completely change a game at any stage of the game. Blinking.
First spike, finger goes, spots a snowball to keep him alive. Now they get the Orchid on a black sword, comes through. Bone 7 gets Requiem, he's out of mana as well. Here comes Evie though, the static blink. He's got the Eye of the Storm rolling as well. 2 down, mana void, not enough damage. He will clean up Fata, he actually gets denied. Walrus punch, way too not dead yet. Black has to get out, Nether Blast comes in. He's able to blink away. Meanwhile, they get kill. Almost. Well, actually, way too does go down. I'm not sure to what. I think he died to the Nether Wall. Yeah. Yeah.
He was trying to like heal himself for black. I don't know who, but he killed himself. That was pretty comical. Very
go
weird
right back
initiation
in.
from Pi, actually. I don't know why they initiated at that time. He blinked and stunned
Dire's
with
bottom
everyone
tower
around, and
is
he only
under
stunned one
attack.
hero. And then he fingered the Leshrac, but he's like very, very tanky.
They were smoked up behind him though. I don't know if he noticed. He was like the only. There's like 2 people there, and he didn't know the rest of them were gonna be right behind him. And
Yeah,
Fatsa respawns with that Bloodstone, by the way, and he's gonna go right for this 3.
Oh, yeah, I got the deny off too. So
They
it's
got
really
nothing.
big here.
Mouse got nothing out of that fight, and they had a pretty good Requiem too. And Quake was gonna get caught, split Earth. They're gonna die to tier 3 to get the kill. No Till even rolls in with the snowball. Pilot Eye, Earth Spike onto Envy. When the Dagon comes out, spawns Spiderlings. It's not enough damage though. He will fall in the end. It looks like Wait, I think Soul Ripped him. Mech goes through on the other side. They bring down Pilot, die 4 dead on the dirt. Black gets a mana void, but it's not enough, and he's gonna fall. 5 dead, and all of a sudden Cloud9 might take Rax here at 23 minutes in. As you just talked about, this one being a Resident Sleeper. I think not. I don't think so. At least not right now.
That definitely escalated quickly. You saw right there when I talked about the very beginning of the draft, right? Remember I was saying like, this item build is somewhat good for Broodmother, but it's really bad against Razor. He's like the worst hero it is for the Dagon. He used 2 different spells, got purged twice, and just sat there and couldn't move anymore. Just died. I think a splitter finally finished him off. But yeah, the unstable current is just so good against these single target nukes, and we're just not getting enough from the blink dagger from Lion. Like obviously it's good, but when they're 5-manning, you have to get more than just one single target stun. It has to be more than that.
Really unfortunate too is that Mousesports, they've had like really good mana voids. They just haven't had enough damage. Like if he had maybe had like a Yasha, well, he has a Yasha now, but if like you have Manta style, got a couple more right clicks in and then mana voids, could be disastrous for Cloud9. But he's been a couple hits away from killing pretty much everybody.
I don't know what build Quickfoot can either go for too, like to make him more relevant in the fights. He's too reliant on his spells right now, so I don't know if this Chrysalis is really going to do anything. Oh, now he's dead.
Yeah, Quake will BKB, but he's ice sharded and he's going to charge it with Requiem. Gets mech'd up, and actually he's healing pretty well too. They will take down the Storm Spirit. Quake trying to right click. He's actually going to get slowed up, and he'll fall eventually. Bulba is now caught out as well. They don't have detection.
Oh, really nice ice shards.
BKB. The ice shards have been on point, not only from No-Till, but from Bone 7 in the last game as well. 2 dead suddenly, way 2 still flesh gloamed up. Now they're going to start pushing in this tier 3 tower. Blink Walrus punch out of Black. He's going to be able to actually just blink away himself. That's a pretty far snowball for No-Till. He's going a little too far in. He'll stay alive for now. Ice shards coming in onto 2, but there's the Dagon to clean him up. He'll buy back and TP to the tier 2 tower mid alongside Bone 7. They really want to finish off this mid-Rax now, especially before Black gets farmed. Might be the second elimination game that Black plays in an anti-mage that he loses within the span of a month. Black's going to fly. Misses the mana void. He decided against it. Now the Orc comes out. Split Earth on it 2 from Fatsa. Waichi will die again. Sorp suiciding to the Nether Ward. That's a double kill for Fly in the end. Bulba the only one to live. Walrus punch, and that'll be the dead spider. The Arachnid falls to the earth. His leg's broken. A double kill for Fata as well, and that is it. Mousesports are eliminated from Dota PIT season. It was looking real good at the start of this 3rd game. Their 2nd game was fantastic, but Cloud9 able to persevere. Some big play calls from MP to stay top, as you mentioned, and a huge fight down bottom that secures their victory here in this 3rd game. Mousesports, they had a fantastic season, but that'll be it for them. Cloud9 will move on to play up against Hellraisers sometime here in the next week.
They get the parting word